Under pressure after the Supreme Court denied any respite to Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia on his plea for bail, Aam Aadmi Party chief today finally decided to find replacements for the erstwhile power centre in the Delhi cabinet, who was heading 18 portfolios. Kailash Gahlot and R.K. Anand have now been trusted to take care of most of Sisodia's departments. However, if Kejriwal was hoping to get rid of the taint cloud on the cabinet with the new appointments, that seems unlikely. Times Now has managed to access the ED charge sheet in the Liquorgate probe, and it is not making things any easier for the new power centre, Kailash Gahlot. The man who now handles as many as 12 to 14 portfolios is accused in the ED charge sheet for criminal breach of trust. Here's how. Minister Kailash Gahlot has been accused of misusing his Sarkari bungalow by handing over the keys to scam accused Vijay Nair. The ED charge sheet says that since 2020, Vijay Nair has been residing in a government bungalow allotted to the cabinet minister, something that is punishable under section 405 and 409 of the IPC. Times Now went to the bungalow, and here is what the guard told us.
All these high-end cars and this bungalow is now on the center of agency probe, because according to the ED's information, they have given this particular information to the Central Bureau of Investigation that this particular bungalow, which was allotted to Kailash Gahlot, was used by one of the main accused in the liquor policy case. His name is Vijay Nair, and this is the bungalow, which is bungalow number 3 Ataur Rahman Lane, which used to be the residence of Kapil Mishra. Soon after Kapil Mishra left the Aam Aadmi Party's association, he had to change. We have come here to check the fact that whether there is some government official who stays here or not. But what we can see that there are multiple cars which are parked here, and the security guard is also not aware. According to the Enforcement Directorate statement, this is certainly a criminal breach of trust under section 405 of IPC, which can be punishable under section 409.
The BJP is now using this to gun for the Aam Aadmi Party chief's head, asking if Satyendar Jain, Manish Sisodia, Kailash Gahlot all can be acting individually, or are they acting at somebody's behest? And if two ministers are already down, the BJP is now mounting the pressure for Kailash Gahlot to also follow suit and eventually putting Arvind Kejriwal in the crosshairs.
अगर दो मंत्री इस्तीफा देते हैं तो कैलाश गहलोत जो ग्रुप ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स में पूरी तरह से भागीदारी लेते हैं, वो इस्तीफा क्यों नहीं देते? कि सुई घूम के बार बार कट्टर बेईमान अरविंद केजरीवाल पे आके रुकती है।
मनीष सिसोदिया जी के चाचे पे, ताऊ पे, मामे पे, ताऊ मौसी पे, सब पे रेड मार ली इन्होंने। बैंक लॉकर देख लिए, कुछ नहीं मिला। आने वाले समय में ये तय हुआ है आज सभी एमएलएज और इसके साथ कि दिल्ली के डोर टू डोर कैंपेन करेगी आम आदमी पार्टी। एक एक घर में जाएंगे, एक एक व्यक्ति से बात करेंगे और हम समझाएंगे कि किस तरह से, जैसे एक जमाने में इंदिरा गांधी ने अति कर दी थी, आज प्रधानमंत्री जी अति कर रहे हैं।
You're watching the News Hour at 10. Debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Joining us on the debate, Sanju Verma continues with us, as does Mr. Rajgopalan, Ravi Srivastava and Akhil Khan, both political analysts joining us now. Sanju Verma, my first question to you. Today Mr. Kejriwal said कि जब अति हो जाती है तो भगवान की झाड़ू चलती है। आपने अति कर दी है, ऊपर से अब आप कैलाश गहलोत का भी रेजिग्नेशन मांग रहे हैं, क्यों?
फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट अरविंद केजरीवाल क्या कहते हैं, इस पर जितनी टिप्पणी कम की जाए वो बेहतर है। पर क्योंकि आपने सवाल पूछा है तो मैं आपको बता दूं, ये वही अरविंद केजरीवाल हैं जो कुछ हफ्ते पहले कह रहे थे मनीष सिसोदिया को भारत रत्न मिलना चाहिए। उन्होंने तो मनीष सिसोदिया की तुलना शहीद भगत सिंह से कर दी। I mean, what can be more hilarious? It would be tragic if it had not been so funny that the prime accused number 1 in the Delhi liquor scam is being equated by the sitting Chief Minister of Delhi to one of the most well-respected martyrs of our freedom movement. That said, let me just say one thing. Kailash Gahlot is already facing trial in an income tax evasion case since 2018. It is in the public domain. It is not a political witch hunt or a vendetta कि अभी कैलाश गहलोत को और 6 ministries मिल गई हैं. He already has 8 in his kitty. He's being given 6 more. So with that, he will now be handling 14 ministries. in close competition with his erstwhile colleague Manish Sisodia, who used to run 18 ministries. I just want to ask one thing to Arvind Kejriwal. Why is it, and Padmaja, this is with no offense to no one in the media, जब उत्तर प्रदेश में कुछ होता है, what is the headline? Yogi Adityanath has to answer blah blah blah. हरियाणा में कुछ होता है, when will ML Khattar resign? मध्य प्रदेश में कुछ होता है, will Shivraj Singh Chauhan respond? Why law and order has deteriorated? Assuming that is the case. अब अरविंद केजरीवाल की दिल्ली में उनके दो बड़े मंत्री वो जेल की सलाखों के पीछे हैं. There is not a whimper from media. When will Arvind Kejriwal resign? As per Article 75 of the Constitution, he is the head of the cabinet.
To be fair, I don't know how this is about the media. I can't speak for all of media, but questions are asked equally to everyone, to Arvind Kejriwal and to Yogi Adityanath. And when it comes to Hathras, you also said that Yogi Adityanath should not be asked to resign for what has happened in Hathras. But that being said, your criticism is, Ravi Srivastava, if two ministers are in jail for corruption,
You guys hounded him.
So everyone gets hounded. Even Arvind Kejriwal is being asked questions the same way that Yogi Adityanath was. Arvind Kejriwal is equally asked questions. Everyone is asked questions and they must be asked questions. So that question to you is, Ravi Srivastava, two ministers in jail, Kailash Gahlot already under the scanner, and he has been given more portfolios. How can the CM shirk responsibility? Ravi Srivastava, answer specifically about Kailash Gahlot.
Responsible for one.
See, the people of Delhi have to be served. They deserve it. They have elected the government and the government has to function. The ministries have to function and somebody has to be appointed. Somebody has to be given portfolios. The BJP spokesperson should better know that Yogi Adityanath was asked the questions when two women were burnt alive in Kanpur Dehat just 10 days before. Can she respond, Manohar Lal Khattar, who killed Junaid and Nasir?
Okay, so can you please answer the question about Kailash Gahlot? You are saying people of Delhi need to be served, but do they need to be served by tainted people, by tainted ministers? Surely you can find someone other than Kailash Gahlot to take on 14 portfolios.
Nobody becomes tainted unless the charges are proved in the court of law and convicted. There is no tainted. Where the taint? The taint is created by you people.
That is quite rich, sir. That is quite rich. That is quite rich coming from the supporter of a party whose only slogan was first resignation, then action. But anyway, so you're saying there is no taint. There is no taint yet. So to ask for anyone's resignation, Mr. Rajgopalan, least of all Kailash Gahlot or Arvind Kejriwal, is pointless. Mr. Rajgopalan.
Ravi Srivastava should answer why the law minister resigned. There are 4 ministers who have resigned along with Satyendar Jain and Manish Sisodia, Padmaja. You have to understand that the Aam Aadmi Party government, which has all ministry for resignations, most of them come and most of them go. In that circle, all the 70 will become minister. Apart from that, file is missing. Why that file is missing, no one is answering. And second thing, on the day of, even on dry days, the Mahatma Gandhi Samadhi, this Manish Sisodia visited and keeping that, Sarab ki Gotala. And second important thing I want to say, you get one bottle free if you buy one. Like, the advertisement, buy one, get one free. Therefore, buy one and get 2 ministers free. Now there's every finance minister, health minister, they have got a lot of ministers.
Okay, talking specifically about Kailash Gahlot, you said that nothing has been proven against him, but that's not the only charge. Not only in the DTC scam, the alleged scam, but also in the present case, when Liquorgate is concerned, Mr. Akil Khan, here is what the ED has said in its charge sheet. The ED says that Kailash Gahlot gave his official residence to Vijay Nair in Delhi. These facts are relevant to mention so as to establish his actions in relation to the excise policy scam by the political leaders of AAP. This action is a criminal breach of trust and is punishable since the minister is a public servant. When a minister is allotted a government accommodation, he makes a representation. It will be used by himself, and by allowing someone to use the residence who is not entitled to it also is an offence under 4115 and 420 of the IPC. So even in Liquorgate, Mr. Akil Khan, The ED is saying कि कैलाश गहलोत ने अपना सरकारी बंगला विजय नायर को क्यों दिया? वो बंगला जहां पर मीटिंग होती थी, जहां से फोन कॉल किए जाते थे, जहां से पूरी लिकर पॉलिसी डिसाइड हो रही थी. अकील खान साहब.
Madam, please tell me, this law is same for all the people of the country, right?
Yes.
Law is meant for everybody equally in the country. So what about Adani's plane?
Mr.
Our
Khan?
Prime Minister was
Mr. Khan, please. This is such a tired old thing, going round and round. Let's talk on facts. Was Vijay Nair staying in Kailash Gahlot's bungalow? Yes or no? Was Vijay Nair staying in Kailash Gahlot's bungalow? Yes or no?
Biggest villain of the world.
Was Vijay Nair staying in Kailash Gahlot's bungalow? Yes or no?
I will not answer your specific question.
Why?
Because you have to debate in a right context, in a greater context,
No.
and not isolating someone.
Of course, I have to debate in a factual context, not generics.
Tell me. What?
Your debate is the kind of debate where you are saying कि देश खतरे में है. But where are the facts to substantiate that? I am asking you specifically. Let me get in, Mr. Srivastava. No, sir, I do not believe in having a rhetorical shouting match. So let me get in Ravi Srivastava. Ravi Srivastava, Vijay Nair was jailed. He was named as one of the masterminds or the main coordinators of the liquor scam. Kailash Gahlot, who is now the second most important man in the Delhi government, gave his official bungalow to Vijay Nair. ED says this shows his involvement as well.
Let ED produce the agreement between Vijay Nair and Kailash Gahlot that he gave his bungalow to him.
ये क्या बात हुई? अरे Vijay Nair stayed there. It is established. Vijay Nair stayed there.
ये क्या बात हुई? अरे false charges will be responded by the false statement only.
Okay.
You give a false charge.
I don't think you watched our story. The guard there says कि हाँ यहाँ पर साहब रहते थे, sir. There is no secret. Mr. Rajgopalan is very well aware of the central Delhi. बताइए भाई, what is the evidence कि विजय नायर वहाँ रहते थे, Mr. Rajgopalan?
उनके घर में था, उनके घर में एड्रेस था, उनके घर में मोबाइल फोन का जीरो भी वेवलेंथ था. Technically, it is proved also. Vijay Nair was staying at Gahlot house. Why Ravi Srivastava is forgetting that? He is sitting in Mumbai. He does not know that.
Show the basic evidence at least.
They have already, God has said there is an agreement. Srivastava, there is an agreement.
And it is none of your business. It is none of your business where I stay. I know everything.
You live in London along with the Vijay Mallya.
Okay, no, it is okay. Jokes apart, sir, Mr. Srivastava. It is everyone's business who stays where, because if somebody is engaging in corruption and they are using a government bungalow for it, it is the taxpayer's business, first of all, because the taxpayer pays for that bungalow. And that bungalow was allotted to a minister of the Delhi government, not to a private citizen, Vijay Nair. And if corruption has happened at that address, it is our business and it is your business also if you are a taxpayer of Delhi. Sanju Verma wants to make a point.
Thank you. Padmaja ji, I just want to very quickly make one very important point, that the 2018 case for which Kailash Gahlot is still under trial, it pertains A, to income tax evasion of 120 crores. But more importantly, Padmaja, I'm sure you're aware of this detail, that there are two of his companies which have been named as part of a money laundering business. One is a company called Brisk Infrastructure and one is a company called Corporate International Financial Services Private Limited. Both these companies are being investigated, and very importantly, in both these companies which are owned by Kailash Gahlot, 70 crores worth of equity has been given to Kailash Gahlot's driver, his peon, his security guard, and that is what is being probed by the tax authorities as to whether these people are a facade for a larger money laundering exercise which Kailash Gahlot has been a part of.
Answer, Mr. Srivastava.
Why Mr. Modi is not investigated?
You talk
why
about
the 5 lakh crore of corporate loans waived off? Why it is not investigated?
Why has he given 70
80% of Adani's wealth is wiped off? The investors' money in the market. Why it is not being investigated? Why the Adani port, they unloaded 3,000 tons of the drugs? Why it is not being investigated? Why DHFL, which paid 29 crore
zero sense on most debates.
Okay, Mr. Srivastava, actually the answer to most of those questions is it is not for lack of trying. Whether it is Rafale, whether it is Pegasus, whether it is, you know, that fantastical thing which was put on people's mobile phones apparently and was hacking all their mobile phones, people have gone to court. People have tried to have cases against Mr. Modi and all of them have been turned down by the court. So here it is the court which has sent Mr. Sisodia into custody. It is the courts who have kept Mr. Satyendar Jain behind bars, and it is the courts ultimately which will also decide whether Mr. Gahlot is innocent or guilty. Neither will be the BJP, neither will it be you, neither will it be Mr. Rajgopalan. But the suspicion always arises, Mr. Rajgopalan, like Mr. Srivastava was saying, कि जो भी मंत्रालय में आता है, whoever enters Kejriwal's ministry, all their files are open. This just seems like harassment. Now you will go after Kailash Gahlot also. Tomorrow maybe Saurabh Bharadwaj also. Maybe Atishi also if they become ministers.
He's occupying Gahlot's house. That is the simple question.
They have to run the government. What is wrong in it?
Therefore, rigmarole. Therefore, money making.
What is wrong in it? They have to run the government. They have competent people. They have got honest people to work. They can appoint anybody a minister.
Okay, they can appoint anyone a minister.
Will you consult a Rajgopalan for appointing somebody as a minister?
Absolutely not. They can appoint anyone a minister. But then also questions will be asked that if they were the most competent and the most honest people, why was their resignation taken eventually? And also remember a very important development that has taken place in Punjab, which strangely doesn't get talked about that often, which is that within a year of the Punjab government being sworn in, you've had Fauja Singh Sarari, the horticulture minister, who in fact was forced to quit in the middle of an extortion scandal. Eventually, just lately, you had another minister who had to step down again after his PA was caught accepting bribes. So it's not just in Delhi, but also elsewhere where questions are being asked of Aam Aadmi Party, their ministers and MLAs on the issue of corruption. How this investigation goes, we will keep a close eye on the facts. For the time being, all gentlemen, Sanju Verma, thanks for joining me.